Kim ended up going with Pete Davidson. Pete ended up getting the kids' names tattooed on their neck.
Yeah,
you know,
I thought that was weird.
Freaking nuts. Kanye calls him, he calls him Skeet Davidson or whatever. But Kanye was like, he's a heroin addict. I don't know Pete Davidson's story. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, or whatever.
But he is unhinged though. Like,
yeah, LA is a strange place. Yeah, and
He's not right in the head, and the fact that you've just met this guy, and dude, you're willing to bring him around your kids is a little weird.
That behavior that Pete is doing is the equivalent of what I could have ended up like, because that is very like simpish, running on emotions type thing behavior. When you go find somebody and you fall in love with the wrong personality and stuff, you don't.
But he falls for like every girl he's.
Yeah, you don't know your value, you don't know your worth. Yeah.
And like again, like it's really weird if you have anyone that has kids.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold yourself to a standard. You know.
Yeah. I was just saying, anyone that has kids knows that you don't just introduce some partner you met like a month ago to your kids.
Yeah.
That in a nutshell tells you so much about that. For, like, of course, Kim could be like, well, you don't know what it's like to be a single mother. And I'm like, well, I know enough not to bring a stranger into my house and meet my kids, and it hasn't even been a year.
Yeah.
That's weird.
All of that is just bizarre.
It's bizarre.
It's bizarre. It's like devoid of reality to think that, like, it's socially normal for you to introduce your kids to a complete stranger. You know, that you
just kind of met.
Yeah.
If it'd been 3 years or something, I'd be like, it's been a while. Yeah. But a couple of months, like my mother was she was a single mother. She never ever introduced me to some dude she just started dating.
Yeah, because it's more integrity involved when things are handled that way as well too. My mom is a single mom as well too. She wouldn't just necessarily bring anyone around us, So, all of that it's just living in that Hollywood bubble. They feel like, I don't know, that they're absolved of having to do any sort of normalcy, and they overexpose their kids to a lot. I mean, that whole little Roblox skit.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay, though. It's not. On Roblox. Say was on Roblox yesterday.
The spokesperson from Roblox said when, responding to this whole situation. He or she said, the reference video was never available on our platform. We have strict moderation and policies to protect our community, including zero tolerance for sexual content of any kind which violates our community rules.
That's the amount of extremity they go to have content for their show.
Jesus.
And some ladies enjoy it, because some people have this weird obsession with reality TV where they want to live vicariously through.
Well, usually it's mainly like I hate saying it, but mainly it's just like girls who like reality TV. When I talk to like guys, I haven't really met any guys that watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Love Island, but I can name you a million girls who love it, and girls who are very, very smart girls. Are doing well in life, and I always go like, why do you want to watch this?
Do you want some of my sauce? Since you did shot it bang.
Yeah, could you pour your sauce all over my
What is he gonna say?
Well, you can name for the cup. That's fine. Yeah.
I just spit. Natasha and Kelvin are just like high school.
And they're like, oh, I just like trashy TV, or it's so easy to watch, or it makes me I kind of like love seeing their life, and I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, it's a big difference between, I would say, some biological factors. Again, between men and women.
Yeah, which is fine.
Women like to be, they like to spectate a lot. They're very social. They care about social issues. This is why you see she, her, and her profile, and we are aware you're a lady. But it's them doing it to feel included into whatever's trending. They care about the current cause. Nevertheless, back to Kim K with Pete Davidson. Fuck you, Pete. Fuck you, Pete. I don't know why I'm doing this hand gesture, but
I'll do it with you.
Fuck you. I think it's the javelin going straight through the clavicle.
Fuck? That's a javelin?
Cavity.
Damn.
Watch this motion. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that too long.
He's punching through the roof. Just like this.
You, Pete. So yeah, Pete's a douche. Now, I have a big bone to pick with him because he sent Kanye those photos.
Oh, yes, I remember that. He was in bed with Kim Kardashian, and I don't know if he's provoking, I don't know if he's trying to start something, He did tell people that
What's that,
Kanye
Mike?
started it first.
What's that Michael Jackson song?
You wanna be starting something, you got to be starting something. You gotta get over, yeah, get under, yeah, it's stuck in the middle, yeah.
And I hear the swinging,
Yeah,
swing that penis,
yeah,
on that chin.
yeah,
I don't know what I'm saying.
yeah.
Do it
Take things
again.
to do.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
We're back.
We're back. That was the interview. But yeah.
Yeah, so he said Kanye started it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not too sure. I think you can see why Kanye would be a little upset.
Yeah,
you know?
it's understandable,
Yeah.
man.
You know, you're gonna random around your kids, so yeah, you're gonna feel a type of way.
Yeah, Kim.
And he didn't want to be his friend.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would want to be his friend. If he was like, hey, I just want to be your friend.
Nah.
You're banging my wife or ex-wife, and you're around my kids. I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna be your friend?
Yeah, no. I mean, Kanye, at the end of the day, he's got kids, you know? So his first thought was family. And that's how men are. I think I was talking, we just talked about that, like in some capacity, that
The 28-year-old SNL star utilized his friend Dave Sirius's account to send out a few screenshots of the text messages that he had sent to Kanye West. He doesn't only send Kanye a shirtless pic. In the text, Pete says, "Yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so effing lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the F up." To which Kanye replies, "Oh, you're using profanity. Where are you right now?" And this is where Pete took it to the point of no return. He texts back, "In bed with your wife," and then sends a selfie allegedly from Kim's bed. In response, Kanye says, "Happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab."
when it comes to men, like maybe even sleeping around, they can sleep with another woman, potentially, you know, because
talked about that as
because
well.
because they worked hard to make their achievements and things, but they won't leave their family behind it.
Yeah.
You know, family for men means everything because we have societal pressure to be providers. That is if the family fails, they're not gonna look at the lady initially. They're gonna look at the man and go, "Hey,
It's your fuck up.
what happened?" It's not even a failure of the matter of divorce, but it's a failure as in like if the family ends up homeless, like if he can't protect.
Oh yeah.
If he can't protect the family, divorce stuff, they'll look at the woman for the most part. Most men will go, and most women will go, "Yeah, she wanted to have her Sex in the City moment. She chose her self gratification over long term things and fucked up her kids in the process."
But
And so that's how I feel about Kim K and Pete. I feel like she caused a lifetime worth of damage for a 9-month fling.
was it 9 months?
Yeah.
Damn, that's
it
short.
was 9
But
months.
I always knew it was a
It
fling.
was short like her other marriage. Like everything with that lady is like.
I always knew it was gonna be a fling. I didn't think she was
All
gonna stay in
balance,
it, but it was weird how close she made it and how you know. But then if you look at his past, even Pete with Ariana Grande, it was the same vibe.
Yeah, man. No, Pete did the same shit. And this is literally what ended their relationship because when Pete Davidson got with Ariana Grande, he also started sending Mac Miller nasty messages, being like, "Oh yeah, I got your girl."
Holly Scoopers, this is some pretty sketchy news. We've just heard that Pete Davidson had actually sent Mac Miller private, intimate photos of Ariana just to taunt him. Is there any truth to these wild accusations? Let's dig in and find out. It's been circling around the internet, and after doing some digging, I think I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. So let's get started. So a tweet made its way around the internet that stated, TMZ published an article claiming Pete had sent private photos to Mac as a way to get Mac to stop holding out hope that his ex-girlfriend would return to him. Well, according to this rumor, Ariana heard about Pete and Mac's text exchanges through Pete's family members. Another weird little bit of info.
Has anyone said anything to you about Mac?
You know, I love my Mac lipstick. This is the Mac I'm here to talk about today, girl. Come on.
Mac Miller totaling his G-Wagon and getting a DUI after Ariana dumped him for another dude after he poured his heart out on a 10-song album to her called The Divine Feminine is just the most heartbreaking thing happening in Hollywood. Just so we are clear here, Ariana Grande disabled her Instagram comments before speaking on the death of a guy who went over a year sober just to love her. cheated on the same guy with arguably the most untalented human being in the show business, then never talked to the guy ever again before he ended up dead. And somehow she isn't to blame? How? Mac Miller would have turned 30 on January 19th, 2022.
Like, I was in love with somebody. We were together for 2 years. We worked through good times, bad times, stress, and everything else. And then it came to an end, and we both moved on. And it's that simple, you know?
When the topic of Grande's recent engagement to SNL actor Pete Davidson and the craziness that ensued online came up, Mac took the high road.
But yeah, it's strange. Like, the whole thing is a little strange, but it's not negative. It's just a part of something that's gonna continue to help make me who I am, you know? Like, it's all positive energy, you know? Like, I am happy for her and moving forward with her life, just as I'm sure she is with me.
Ariana and Mac broke up in May and was engaged to SNL actor Pete Davidson less than a month later.
Mac Miller has died at age 26 from an apparent overdose.
I was just a kid putting music on the internet, and then my fans kind of went crazy. And it wasn't until my fans were so undeniable that people really started, you know, focusing on who I was. So I got to thank my fans for everything, because, you know, if it wasn't for people to support me, I wouldn't do anything.
This news comes shortly after he was arrested for DUI and months after his breakup from Ariana Grande. A source tells ET Ariana is devastated over the news.
It's just about like just being there for each other and like helping each other through scary times and like anxiety and, you know, some dark shit out there, man.
It is.
So we just have to like be there for each other as much as we can, because you never fucking know, you know. So just wanted to do something to make people feel good and less alone. And it's not just about, you know, that, you know. It's also about personal demons and anxiety and more intimate tragedies as well, you know. Mental health is so important. People don't pay enough mind to it because we have things to do. We have schedules, we have jobs, we have, you know, kids and places to be and pressure to fit in and Instagram stories, whatever you're trying to put on facade, trying to keep up. People don't pay attention to like what's happening inside. You know, I'm so sorry, I'm falling apart. Yeah, that's why I felt like it was important. I just wanted to give people a hug musically. And I feel like the lyrics can be kind of corny when I talk about like wanting to hug you and stuff, but like I really do. Because it's just like, I don't know. People gotta be nicer. When you see this shit on the news, it affects you, but not the same way. You feel bad, you tweet it, you post a picture, you send your condolences, you say something, and then you move on, you know. But like, Christmas comes and you're like thinking about it, you know, it's like, you know, I'm so sorry. Like, it's like people are permanently affected by this shit, and it's just like perspective. It like changes everything, changes your life quite a bit, you know.
And I was drowning, but now I'm swimming through stressful waters to relief.
When faced with a choice to sink or swim, it appeared Mac was choosing to swim, to survive, to stay afloat.
Hey guys, if you want to watch more clips, click here.
And if you want to watch the full podcast, click right here.